Hello everyone, welcome back to the video to Fiber Zone, and also welcome back to this Fiber Zone vlog. So today we're going to be doing continuing from our last vlog and so we're going to continue, and and this is going to be part 2 from our last vlog. So, you know what? Let's begin. So just a reminder, I'm using impeccable yarn, the classic, it's called classic gray yarn, just classic gray. And I'm not sure why, because like, they should be like calling this like light gray. Fine with me. So I'm knitting up a knitted gauge watch for this sweater, but that's not on a 4mm knitting needles. Okay, I also went down to Barnes & Noble too, and I also got my 2026 planner. So yeah. So that's gonna be my planner for 2026.
But it's nice to have this change of just kind of working at your own pace, and especially since it's a winter solstice, it's not finished in December. I've just found these boxes to be really enjoyable, super relaxing, and whatever project I pick has been very intentional. So I get the box, open everything up, set it out, and decide, okay, what do I want to make with this for this season? So everything again was bite-sized, and I would carry it with me, so that way not only do I have these fond memories attached to it, but it's for the entire season of the year. Every single knot has these memories woven in with it, and they're going to be really fun pieces to go back to later on to the year, like go back to springs and add it to my accessories again. Just have those memories with me. For the Stranger Things Volume 2, the countdown box, the clock is ticking. Volume 2 box is all about the countdown. Inside we got 11 paintings and one full hank of hand-dyed news yarn. So I read this description when she started hinting at this box, which was again at the beginning of October. there's so many different patterns out there. You can do a wrap, you can even do hats and a pair of mittens with this amount of yarn. It really just depends on what do you like to work on as you're watching the show. Like, what is a project that you find enjoyable and you can still enjoy watching something new? Because for me, I need it to be a pattern that it's tried and true. I'm not working around with stitches that I don't know or stitches that I need to have a certain lining for. So I'm sticking with like half double crochet, moss stitch, the spike stitch, things like that are very enjoyable for me. I naturally navigate towards, and then choosing a project from that. I know that I'm gonna have my setup very similar to last time, which is in my movie room, all the lights shut off. I do have a backlighting for my TV, but that's gonna be purple. Probably.
Okay, so first I want to start off the bat is thank you for helping me setting up that chair, that roller chair. So next, okay, so I also just got recently this Apple the typing keyboard. Yes. So yeah, I don't like to use the the Apple laptops, the built-in keyboards. Don't like them. I like the actual physical thing, and yeah. And it also, I was talking about the mouse and the pads. Yeah. Here's the mouse of it too. So there it is. And then there's the mats of it also too. So that's that. And also, you're probably not believing me because about the thermal printer. Yes. Here is the thermal printer. Here's my lovely thermal printer. So there's the company I got that one. It was like $70 from Amazon, so $70 from Amazon, so just what I need. But so when you open it, so here it is, and then you open it up, the directions, and then the actual thermal printers, and so on and forth. But yeah, and so and that's that. Oh, and also and then that so from the other day ago, you see me as working with not black acrylic yarn. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to Google and type up which way keeps my hands more warmer. Yeah, and so then I would look it up as like it does the 4-weight does or does the 5-weight does, and the 5-weight keeps you more warm. But the thing is, the pattern told me to use a super bulky weight 6-weight yarn and 100% acrylic yarns. And I've been thinking about making a top-down knitted sweater for myself, sage, and the yarn is the fibers are start coming undone, so the tension doesn't work. B, I don't want to do that. And C, I like to use bulk weight 5s versus 6 weights. And so that's that. And so I'm almost done with the gauge swatch. And and the pattern told me to use for the gauge swatch is said to use a 6.5, and the 6.5 doesn't work at all. Not one drop, it doesn't work. And then after that, then I try it with then I went down to a 5, and this is a 5 millimeters, and I don't know, but so I need to do 15. I need to do 15 rows of that too, and I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like finish this row up to be 10. So it'll be like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like 5 more. And that's it. So that's what I've been doing. So that's what I've been doing. And it's so that's that. Oh, and also not only that too is I can't remember when I said this, but I can't remember when I said this. But I can't remember, but I can't remember when I said this in this vlog video, but okay, so remember when I was saying, yeah, I had to, so I was filming lots of, so the past, since June, I've been filming, well, the thing is, well, since May, so, from March all the way till now, I've been constantly filming videos for the whole time, and the phone was giving me some problems. It was storage space, and then I was like telling myself, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to just give you guys a lovely tour, and show you what I did, and you guys can have an idea as like what was in those videos, and then you guys had that lovely tour. So yeah, and so that's that, and then starting off that whole tour is this. So I did some yarn shopping. I did some Michael's yarn shopping the past couple months ago. I filmed that whole video. So then like I want to say like I did it like in some point in November time. I filmed that whole vlog video. I did some fabric shopping at Hobby Lobby. And so for the fabric from Hobby Lobby, I got some buttons and some satin fabrics, some knit fabrics, and yeah. So the main reason why I went there, the main trip why I went down to Hobby Lobby is for the fabric, is to get some woven fabrics, and because for some scrunchies I can sew up, and that's that. And then for Michael's, I went down there to obviously do some yarn shopping, because cannot say no for yarn shopping, obviously. So first I got this lovely, this is a Caron cloud cake in the orchid color, and I'm knitting up a beanie up. There it is, a knit beanie. I'm using so the pattern told me to use a 5.5, and then it said to use a 5.5, but it said to use a 5.5, but then that did not work, and then I am using a 5mm, and these are bamboo needles, and these are the these are the adding knitting needles too. And I use the knitting needles I like to use are the Shaku knitting needles too. And then for the other part of the yarn shopping, I got this yarn. This comes. So I do not know this about this one, but I only first saw it on a 5 bulky weight. I saw it only in the 5 bulky weight, and I only will get it in the 5 bulky weight yarns. But I saw this in a super bulky weight 6, but I'm not gonna get that. But I got that. I got one skein of this in the color, let's say black. Does not say black, but black. But if you want to know, here it is, right there. Yep, right there. So it comes in, and here's the name of that. It's the Bernat Yarn Inspirations. There it is. So it comes in 9.8 ounces, 200 grams, 415 yards, 380 meters. This is the bulky weight 5. They recommend you use an 8mm knit needles. They also recommend you use a 8mm crochet hook. And yeah, it's 90% polyester, 10% nylon, and yeah, that's it. And then this is gonna be a knit beanie, one of the chunky knit beanies, 1x1 rib. The ones that I like to do, like to make and sell it and get rid of it. So that's that. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, so the next thing I got is these lovely 3 blue shades. So this one. So this is in the color. What color are you in? Oh, these are all classic cotton yarns too, by the way. You get, they recommend you use a 5mm crochet hook. It's 100% cotton yarn. And they recommend you use a 4.5 knitting needles if you want to knit this. This one is in the color. What are you? Okay, so wait, you're in the color. Okay, this is in the color aqua. So aqua, and then you get 120 yards. You get 2.5 ounces, 109 grams, and 70.9 grams of yarn, and 120 yards of yarn. So that, and then that's in the color aqua. This is in the color. What color are you? Seafoam. This is in the color seafoam. And this other one is turquoise. And so, and speaking which about all of those, they're all gonna be for you guys. They're gonna be all for you guys. It's going to be a bucket hat. It's going to be a crochet bucket hat. And you can buy it. You can buy it from me. So that's that, a crochet bucket hat. So there's all of that, and then what else? Oh, and then I also got this came from gosh, this came from, got this in July time? June. July. I want to say July. I can't remember now. All the months, all the days, all the same. To me, all of them are the same, similar, yeah. So I'm using. So I'm using two different kind of yarns. Okay, so this yarn this yarn is made from Japan, so Asia. So I'm using this yarn. I'm knitting up for myself a scarf, this yarn recommends you use a 4.5 all the way up to a 5.5 knitting needles, and it is 48% silk, 45% mohair, Angora goat hair, and then there's also 10% wool. Okay, and then there's also a 4 mean weight yarn too. I have one of so it comes like this. It comes out like this when you purchase it. One of them, and then the other one I got is this Cassie yarn, 128 Cassie superwash, 100% superwash merino wool. Love that. Love superwash merino wool. Love it so much. It's a bulky weight 5. It is 100% grams, 3.5 ounces, 128 yards, and 117 meters of yarn. They recommend you use a 6mm knitting needles, or yep. And you know something crazy too? And it was so crazy is what's so crazy is the Cassie yarn company. It started over in Washington State. Can you imagine that? I cannot imagine. I cannot wrap my head around that. And such as the Broco company. The Broco company started outside of US, but can't never wear. But can you imagine about the Cassie yarn? I cannot at all. Oh, and that I got 5 hanks of no, not 5. 3 hanks of that in the color black. Here's here it is. I'm knitting up a one by one rim knit beanie for myself. Got 3 hanks out of this. If you saw my TikTok video, my TikTok photos of it too. You obviously you won't know what I'm doing if you saw it. But then but yeah, and so and then that's that, and so. Oh, and I'm knitting this in the color black too. Is there anything else? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I love Superwash Merino wool. Love 100% Superwash Merino wool. Love it so much. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, and it's so. And also not only that too. It's so damn cheap. Also 2-for-1 hang too. It's like $13. It's like really similar to cotton yarn too. Because from cotton yarn it's like $12, like $1 to you get one hank of it. Bargain. Sure. Perfect. Okay. This is what I will be doing right here for the past 3 more hours for today. I'm gonna be knitting up this whole thing up, sitting here knitting this whole thing up because I cannot get enough out of this. So you know where I will be. I will be sitting right on this bed and knitting up this up, and I cannot stop knitting, obviously. So that's that. And but yeah, so that's lovely. This is what I will be doing. We'll be sitting right here knitting, and I cannot stop knitting. Love knitting, love crocheting. Cannot get enough yarn from any fibers. Cannot get enough of it. I need all of it. Everyone needs all of it. I'm one of them. Me right here. And so I'm gonna be sitting right here, like again, sitting right here, knitting this beanie for myself. I need it since the past 3 weeks ago, but I have a lot of things booked on myself. I book up a lot of things I need to get done, but I did not put time to it yet. So maybe right now is the time, but who knows? But I need to get this whole party started. So yeah, so this is what we'll be doing, and yeah. So and I'm not using a 6mm. I'm using a 5.5 knitting needles too, by the way. So a US 9. So this is what I will be doing. I will be sitting right here, knitting, and yeah. Okay, and I also just got a package from Amazon. Okay, so starting out, I got another package of the water erase markers because I have a one and it's like a light blue one, and that's the only one it was keeping dry, keep it going, but the other one are dry, and that's the only one works, and I need more, so that's that. There could be another sewing videos coming up pretty soon. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. And then I got this. I got this. I got this 100% high quality woven fabrics. I got 2 yards of this, but I got it for lining. I got it for lining. For linings. Simping up stuff. So that's that. So 2 hours of that, and then two of these. They are 1/4 white elastics. So that's that. And the elastic is for scrunchies. So there's that. Here's my other one. I'm wondering if I can take this off and I can reuse it. Perfect. Perfect! But now just one more sticker. Can I take off this last sticker off if I can? Perfect. Oh yes! I love you. Perfect. Okay. Yes! That was a steal. Perfect. Just one bonus. Awesome. Perfect. Love that. So this is what I will be doing for that one. Perfect. You know, like when something makes a bonus out of it, something you got, but also it works perfect for you too. It makes your day 100 times better. Mine did, but yeah. Last bonus. Okay, so you remember this? Okay, so you remember this one? Okay, so what? Okay, so I obviously need. Okay, so remember that? Okay, so that. Okay, so So obviously, what I did is, so before I got this one. Okay, so before I got this one, this one is the same as that. But so before I got this one, so what I did is I brought this one and brought it up to face it this way as how it is right now, and see if it will work, and then if the measurements will work. And yeah, it works out perfectly fine, great. And obviously what I need it for, you know what I need it for, is to shove more yarn in. So is it the storage space is the problem, or is it me is the problem with the yarn? That's the question. But the thing is, after I knit these in a knit sweater, and this could be the neckline to not the neckline, to the collar of it too. Then all 4 of these skeins of Lion Brand Pound of Love yarn, it will be gone. And they're not gone, but be out of here. That's the word. And so it will be out of here. And out of here, and it's actually shove more yarn in these cubes organizers. So this is yarn This is the Big Twist ombres. This one up here is the yes, it's half percent linen, the other half is cotton. I can't remember the percentage of both of the fibers, but it's half and half for both of it. It's in the color silver. And I got 6 hanks of that too. And it came from all the way down from Canada. It came from the yarn store. That came from a yarn store. The yarn store that is called, it was called the Creative Knitter, but now it's called the Central Pearl now. So that's what I got. That's where it came from. And so yeah, and so that's that. I love yarn so much. I adore it. So yeah, so I wanted to say I did a couple more other things, I wanted to say I did a couple other things, but I can't remember what else. I wanted to say I did a couple other things, such as organizing and putting things together. But the thing is, can't remember what I did, but because you already know, from part 1 of the video, the part 1. So yeah, so I cannot tell you what that is, but what I can tell you is this is not my my X sewing machine. This is not my X sewing machine. This is my heavy duty sewing machine. Now I got a heavy duty sewing machine just only for one reason: to sew up jeans up. And you're gonna say well, can you just sew it up with your X? Yeah, I cannot, because the thing is, it's all come down to from feed dogs. So the heavy duty ones are stronger versus the X are not. So I made a big mistake from 2023. If I known to use a heavy duty sewing machine for everything, then I just purchased that. But no, I made myself more harder and more competent for myself. So yeah, so that's what I'm in. Oh, and this is where okay, so I just put up just recently, the past 2 months ago, I just put up these bed risers, and then this table is my IKEA table. I don't know, because the thing is, it's wobbly, and so and I think it's more towards this leg. I've been thinking about, I don't know, but I've been thinking about getting another one, like another table and legs, and get rid of this one, or I'm not sure if the paper method can work, as you fold up the paper up a lot of times and shove it under through the leg, and I can balance it out, then stop making it wobble. I don't know. But anyway, moving forward, this is where I'm going to be. Packing up the orders up, and and such as cutting out sewing patterns out, and then cutting out sewing patterns and cutting out fabric out from the patterns, and yeah, and then also keep continuing filming tutorial videos right here, taking product photos right here too. And so that's why I have right here, that's why I have my stitch, no, not stitch micros, my straight pins, and then my tailor shock, and my wonder clips. And that's why you see this right here, because that's for businesses, for the drying, for the drying things, for how to wash your garments and stuff like that. For when I pack orders. Here's a lamp. And so, okay, so here's my rolly chair. And then here is also here's my calendar for next year, for 2026. Here's my planner I got for next year for 2026. Here's some crochet hooks. These are the ones I use all the time, such as my, the only one I don't have right here is my 5, but that's on the whip right now, so that's why it's not right here. But I have my 4.5s, my 4, the 4.5, the 5.5, the 6, the 6.5, and the 5 goes right here. When I don't use it, I put it right here. This is so bulky, but I don't know if I want to keep this so right here. I don't know, but the thing is, I have this, and I have this, and I don't know if so this came from Target, but I saw another one came from, I saw a 6-pack came from Amazon, and not sure if this is a stackable, but the ones that from Amazon, they're stackable, but yeah, I don't know. Because the thing is, because the crochet hook I will be putting in here, if I do it, it'd be that one, this one, this one, and this one, and okay, so I don't need that. So that's it for this. This is it for this one. So I have in here my 10, 9, 7, 8, and I think you are a 2.5 or a 2. I'd say you are a 2.5. Yes, and a 2.5. I also probably put in here my 3, my 3.5, and my 3 and my 2. So yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do this or not, because crochet takes less room versus knitting. Knitting takes more things, and I'm not sure if this is going to work out or not. I'm still trying to figure out in my head, like, because I also thinking about putting I need some dividers, so, I don't know. Because the thing is, I want to say will work, but, who knows. Okay, so you never every year I do a try on everything that I made on that year. So like in 2023 I did so I'm going to so everything I made from 2023, And then I did like in 2024, I did everything I tried on 2025. Yeah, so, and I'm in 2024. Yeah, so there will be not, it's not going to be happening this year because there is nothing. So that's that. But, and also, this is gonna be coming up and down to this video. I hope you guys love it so much. Click the thumbs up button and subscribe to subscribe to Fiber Zero. And and that's pretty much it. And also, this is gonna be the last video of 2025 of our last vlog from Fiber Zero. So, you know what? See you guys next year in 2026. Goodbye to Fiber Zero. Goodbye. And then in here and there in the pockets too. I'm probably doing live streaming through YouTube. But besides that, this is the last video of 2025. So see you guys next year. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Don't forget, subscribe to Fiber Zero. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.